So today what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to tell you a story. Okay? I'm going to tell you a story that's hopefully going to help you understand the
Mom, I'm
topics
gonna
that we're going
go.
through. All right? So so keep that in mind, and here we go. So this right here is the story of the ribosome wizard. All right? So okay, so hopefully you guys can understand the story, and hopefully it helps you. Okay, so so you guys got to imagine that you're a famous explorer, okay? And you're an explorer that is traveling the world, okay, in the search for treasure. All right? Now, in your search for treasure, you came across this information that you were that a map that was going to lead you to a special island, and that island had a very unique treasure that you were in search of. Okay, so you got on your battle bus. Okay, and on your battle bus you took it to this special island. Okay, it was an island that was on a map. That map was really hidden, and somehow you got access to that map. And once you got to that island, you jumped off the bus. Okay, and when you jumped on the bus, right, you had like a little parachute thing, and you kind of glided down into your island. All right, in search for this magical treasure. Okay, as you started landing, okay, onto that island, okay, you started to think, you were so excited because you that there's this magical treasure that you've never ever, like, that you've heard, and it was going to bring you riches. So you're excited, and what you needed to know about it is that this treasure was found in this magical cave. All right. And so you were in search for this cave, and you were wondering which cave it was, and you've searched many caves throughout the island, and finally you landed in front of this cave, okay, that you walked into. Okay, it was dark and scary, and so finally you walked in. Okay, and once you walked into this cave, it was so scary. It's like super dark and so forth. You had your light and everything. Okay, and as you're searching for for this treasure, okay, you move through the cave. You almost gave up, but you finally ended, and you got to the end of the cave, and you saw these carvings on the wall. Okay, these carvings on the wall, and these carvings on the wall, okay, had these special scrolls, these golden scrolls. Okay, and you got so excited because you must have thought, oh my god, this is the treasure. The treasure are these golden scrolls. Okay, and so what you did is, you took these scrolls and you put them in your duffel bag. Okay, you put them into your back bling, and you walked, okay, out of the cave. Okay, and so as you started to put these scrolls in there, okay, you were thinking, oh my god, I'm going to be such a rich man. These golden scrolls, I've never seen so much gold in my life. So as you put them into your little duffel bag there, okay, you decided to leave the cave and get back on your battle bus. Okay, but okay, as you were walking outside the cave, you noticed that your duffel bag, okay, felt kind of light. And so what ended up happening is you checked your duffel bag, and you're like, "Oh, what the heck?" Okay? They the scrolls were gone. Okay? All the scrolls were gone. And so what you're wondering, where did they go? So you walked back into the cave, okay? And there they were again. The magical scrolls that you thought you took from the cave reappeared on this magical wall, okay, where it was carved out DNA, right? And so these golden scrolls were like just made itself back. So you're like, this is crazy. So you grab the scrolls again, thinking this must be a mistake. Okay, and so you put them back in the satchel, right? And you put them in there, and you're like, this is crazy, right? So you put them in there, and you walked out the cave again. Okay, and once again you checked your little thing, your little purse thing, and the scrolls were gone again. God, so what are we going to do now? Okay, what are we going to do? We can't take the scrolls. How are we going to take this treasure? Okay, so okay, what do you guys think? How are we going to take this treasure? So let's so now, here we are. The explorer has no idea what he's going to do. So he walks back into the cave and he realizes that he cannot take the scrolls. So what he does is he opens the scroll and takes out his pen, he takes out his pencil, and he starts writing the messages that were in the scroll. So he starts copying them. Okay, he starts copying them and copying them and copying them. All right. Okay. And as he's copying this information, okay, he sees something inscribed in the wall. It says, find the ribosome wizard. And if you find the ribosome wizard, you will find the treasure. Riches will come for you. Okay. So he's like, oh my God, right? So what am I gonna do? Who is this ribosome wizard? And so he took down the information that he wrote down, that he copied, and he was wondering, where will I find this magical wizard? Where will I find this magical wizard? So okay, so he was just thinking like, oh my God, where am I gonna find him? So he searched the whole island, okay, for days, and he was like, couldn't find this wizard. So finally he almost gave up. He almost got into his battle bus, and he says, okay, God, wizard, oh great magical wizard, where are you? I need your help. I have this information for you. Okay. And so out of nowhere, the magical wizard appeared behind him. Okay. And he was wondering, he's like, oh my God, where are you, wizard? And so the explorer turned around and the wizard appears behind him, and he's thinking, oh my God, there you are. Oh, great magical ribosome wizard. Okay, please, will you help me? Will you help me? I have this information for you. Okay. So the great magical wizard wastes no time, and he gives the wizard the copy of what he have written from the scrolls. And the great magical wizard takes this information and he starts reading it, and his eyes start to glow. Okay. And as he starts to read this information, he starts to make these noises. So the wizard, he reads the information, he starts saying, cuckoo, cuckoo, right? And his eyes start to glow. And as he's making this magical noise, okay, a magical bird starts to appear out of the sky, and this magical bird starts to bring, okay, this magical stone to him. Okay. And he grabs the stone from the bird's mouth. Okay. And he continues to read the information from, okay, from the scroll, that from the copy that he had. And he starts making these other sounds, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. And this other special bird comes down. Okay, and he brings another special stone. And he grabs the stone from the bird's mouth. And he begins to build this special necklace. Okay, he begins to spin this special necklace, and he continues to read the scroll and continues to make these crazy sounds. He's like, and then this bird comes, another bird comes, and he grabs a different stone. This time, the stone was different. Okay, all the stones were different, and he creates these magical necklaces. Magical necklace. Okay, when he's done reading the message, he has finished this magical necklace, and he gives it to the explorer, and he says, take this, explorer. Be careful with this magical necklace, for it holds great power, and it will protect you, okay, from um, anything around you. Okay, so he gives the necklace back to the explorer. Okay, the necklace okay, had these magical stones, and he's thinking, oh my God, these are like special gems. I could get lots of money for these gems. Okay. And so little did he know was that this necklace had more special powers than he even anticipated. Okay. So let's check in with you guys. All right. So now, okay, the Ribosome wizard gave the necklace to the explorer, and the wizard disappears. He disappears. He's gone. He vanishes, right? And so now, as he's walking back to his magical battle bus, he hears in the bushes some rustling. In the bushes, he's startled. He's, oh my God. He hears these crazy noises in the bushes. Okay, and out of nowhere, comes out a monster, a magical, crazy monster. We're gonna call him the Juliana Diaz monster. Okay, and the GD monster jumps out. Okay, and startles. Okay, the explorer. The explorer is startled. He's panicked. So he just like He just he raises his hands and he throws the necklace out because he's so startled because this was the craziest, ugliest monster he ever seen. Okay, he was afraid for his life, right? So he falls down and he's so afraid for his life. And so as this monster starts to rush him and attack him because he wanted to eat him, right? The necklace magically turns into this crazy special being, right? Okay, we're gonna call him the protein hero. And so these protein hero, okay, went ahead and he like just popped out of nowhere. So the necklace, okay, turned into this magical like warrior called the protein warrior. Okay, and this protein warrior takes the monster and just smashes down on the monster's head and kills the monster and saves, okay, the explorer. Okay, and look at that evil monster that jumped out of bushes now is dead, and that protein warrior, okay, morphs back into the necklace. So the explorer is like, what the heck is going on? The explorer picks up the necklace in confusion. He looks at the necklace and he's like, oh my God, this necklace has special powers. It turns into this magical warrior, this protein warrior that protected me. Okay. And so as he walks back, he's like, now this necklace, it must be worth so much more. So he walks into his battle bus and he gets in thinking, okay, oh my God, I'm gonna be so rich. And so as he's walking back, as he's flying back home to England, right, to sell his necklace, okay, he realizes how he's gonna become a very rich man. And so the story now is to be continued. All right. Okay. So let's see. So now let's stop the share, guys. All right. And so now, what do you guys think of this story? All right. Yes.
Um, so is there a way that we can review the story, or is it just only this time?
No, I every time this story will be posted, okay, on my YouTube channel, and then I'll link it, okay, in Google Classroom. So if you guys, if so, for example, that was a good question. So like if you look at, I'll show you here. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right. So here we go. All right. So if you take a look, okay, in your Google Classrooms, okay, if you go to the classwork section, online classes, all my online classes, I record them and then I post them in here for you guys to watch. So if you guys need to kind of like go through the story again, just watch the video again. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So any other questions, guys?
Is the quiz gonna be just on the story, or is it gonna be
It's
review
no,
both?
the quiz is always. Wait, hold on. Unmute all, mute all. Okay, so because I'm getting feedback. Okay, so the quiz, remember, every single quiz, there's always going to be a bunch of questions from all the other quizzes, and then I add like 5 or 6 new questions every quiz. So why do I do that? Because some people okay, are lagging, and so I want to make sure to give them an opportunity to kind of catch up. And why do I give you 5 new ones? Because the people that are on top of everything, okay, I want to know how much did you learn this week. Does that make sense? And so this week, do you understand what RNA is? The 3 types of RNA, okay? And do you understand why we need to make mRNA? Okay, you need to understand that, and the story is the key to that whole thing. All right. Okay, Jacob, what was your question? Jacob, do you have a question, bud?
I can't tie. Oh, I can speak now. No, I have no questions.
Okay, all right. Okay, any other question? Raise your hand if you have a question. Okay, raise your hand. Lucas, let's unmute Lucas. Here we go. What's your question, Lucas?
That was an accident. I didn't mean
Okay,
to.
no problem. How about person with no person's name?
That's
Uh,
Adrian.
okay, all right. Okay, is person's name? Any questions?
Oh yeah, I got like two.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.